HubSpot Health Score doesn't work. It's not HubSpot's fault, neither is it yours. Let me show you why. Let's say you have an AI product, you have two customers, one is buying for 10 license, the other one is buying for 100 license. Your AI product has two main features. One is the AI chat conversation, and two is generating a report. A sign of adoption is if your customers have been using the AI chat feature hopefully every day and generate some reports about once a week. It's a simple example. Let's begin in HubSpot. Create a health score. Nice. HubSpot already started some suggestions, engagement, support tickets, NPS, and manual CSM engagement. However, the product usage is completely missing. Let's see if we can make it happen in HubSpot still. So let's go ahead and let HubSpot take us to the setup. In the companies tab, yes, I want the health score to apply to all companies. Now let's go to the calculation. So I can see some default rules that they've set up. Cool. Let's add a new group for usage. I want to understand usage at company level, so company objects. So in our case, for product usage, we have two key features that prove the healthy usage: the AI conversations and the report creation. Let's say we expect our users to really adopt our AI feature and chat with it daily. For the reporting, hopefully they create once a week. Good. So these are our two variables, and let's try to make it happen in HubSpot. Now we have these two variables. We need to create threshold out of them of what is considered to be healthy. And HubSpot wants us to put some concrete numbers in. So let's take customer A with 10 license as an example, and we'll derive from there what we think would be healthy product usage considering customer A that we have. Ideally, I would like to have at least half, so 5 out of 10, to be using the AI conversation features every week. Right? Otherwise, anything lower than that, then it might mean that it's not going so well. Okay, but how many conversations does that translate to roughly? Maybe 4 per active user? So if we have 5 active weekly users, that would make it 20, right? Okay, let's go with 20. And for the report feature, maybe 2 out of the 10 users are managers, so they would care about making the report. So let's say we have 2 reports per week. But wait, there's no time frame here. Okay, cool. So I've created some new fields that calculate the last 7 days of AI conversations and report creation. Let's ignore the fact that to have these fields calculated, it would typically need a data analyst. Okay, cool. So let's say the last 7 days, there should be like 20 AI conversations and 2 reports. Wait, but I also want to know on a monthly level. Okay, so last 30 days, so 4 weeks, so 20 times 4 weeks, that would be 80 conversations. And report 2 times 4, 8 reports. So if this happens, then we add 10 points to the health score. But okay, what if it's lower? Then I have to make another criteria, right? If it's less than 80 conversations and fewer than 8 reports, then minus 10 points. Should I minus the point for each of the unmet usage criteria or when both are met? At this point, I feel like I'm cooking rice with a frying pan here. Now, HubSpot can be great to assess health score if it's only based on simple static value, like if a company has downloaded a lead magnet or if the NPS score is below a certain point. But the thing about usage is that it unfolds over time. So even though all I'm trying to do is to get HubSpot to tell me that, hey, when this usage pattern happens, when a downward trend appears, whether it's in number of AI conversations or report created, just let me know. And so all this that I've just created here, it works, but barely. Remember company B with 100 license? So in this case, the score will fall apart because if a company has 10 times more license, of course that by these criteria, it would be considered healthy. But if a company with 100 license are using our product the same way as a company that's 10% of its size, then it's definitely not healthy. Now let's take a look at how Userlens AI Health Score tackled this. The assignment is simple. Alert when this usage trend appears, whether it's a company of 10 license, 100 license, 1,000 license. So let's take a step back. When we were in HubSpot, immediately it was presenting us with formulas, so our mind went into numbers. That if the company is roughly this size, then let's put guardrails for that, and if the company is this size, then let's put guardrail this way. But if we take a step back, then what we really want to verbalize is just that, hey, if the product usage deviates from its normal trend, then alert us. And well, in Userlens, that's exactly it. So you can write down that exact sentence that, hey, if the account was previously healthy, but have seen consistent decreasing usage in the last month in daily AI conversations or weekly report creation, then flag it as concerning. Now, this was so simple that you probably feel like it's too good to be true. Well, the reason that Userlens works is because of the data that the AI gets. For every account, it knows what's the usage pattern and trends of every feature. That means that for company A with 10 license, 80 conversations with AI a week is good, but if it dips down to 40 or 30, then it's bad. On the other hand, for company B with 100 license, then 800 conversations a week should be good, and if it goes down to 80, then it's certainly bad. So the thing with Userlens AI Health is that not only does it simplify the setup, but also it improves the accuracy of the health alert, which I know is quite shocking because there's a whole RevOps functions dedicated to just build out HubSpot Health Score. So yeah, that's how you can configure HubSpot Health Score versus Userlens Health Score to prevent churn.